Hi, champ. Hope you have a great day. Another day, another TRUEversation. And let me put my glasses on. Let me put these outside glasses on inside. Here we go. Feel in line with these. So, one of the things that I keep thinking about a lot is one trait of mine that I'm very grateful of having. And I think it's one of those traits that you see a lot of successful people have, no matter the realms of whatever type of human endeavor you are trying to conquer, right? Whether that be fitness, whether that be dancing, whether that be modeling, whether that be videography, any skills. Because all of these things that I just mentioned, modeling, dancing, training or coaching, videography, business, all of these things are endeavors that I've done my absolute best to conquer. And I've done it on an international level, all of them. I've been very blessed and able to do so. I'm very grateful to be able to do so. I've met incredible people, have lived an absolutely incredible life, while at the same time made tons of money doing exactly these things. So I'm able to make a living out of myself doing all of these things. Most people are happy if they do one. International model, bam. Professional dancer, wow, that's incredible. So when I say that I've done this, I come from a very humble standpoint. I'm very grateful to be able to have done all of these. Not trying to brag, this is just facts. Now, one of the things, or because I have done so many different things, right? I have been able to meet so many different interesting people, so many successful people that are way better than me in all of these areas. And a couple of days ago, I really sat down and okay, so I lived this incredible life. All of these stories, 40 plus countries, lived in, I don't even know how many countries, speak 4 or 5 languages. And I thought to myself, okay, but what is the one thing? If there was one thing that of all of the millionaire, billionaire, top dancers, top models, whatever the case may be, that I've met, what is the one thing that they all have in common? Because there has to be something, right? There has to be one main characteristics. And it all comes down to this one thing, is that successful people are not scared of betting on themselves. And they're not scared of failing. Because when they fail, because we all do, you just keep betting on yourself. Keep betting on yourself over and over and over again. And you put yourself in a situation and you say, I'm not sure how to navigate around this, but I bet on myself. I bet that I'm able to get myself out of this situation. I bet that I'm able to do X, Y, and Z. And it's that blind faith on yourself that keeps you going. Because as much as you, of course, this is throughout this talk, right? I'm talking specifically if you are doing the work. There's no way around that. You can't just blindly bet on yourself without one, doing the work. Number 2, if you're a straight up guy or girl, have a good handshake, you live in your truth, you look people in the eyes, you don't try to harm anyone, you don't second guess your friends, or you don't cross your inner circle, you take care of your family, and you keep betting on yourself and you keep taking care of your health. If you do these things, these very simple things, it's next to impossible for you to fail. You just got to keep on going. I keep betting on myself. You have no idea how many castings I've been to that said no. You have no idea. In Germany, in South Africa, in New York, in LA, in Sweden, in Norway. You have no idea. Like, you have no idea how many dance auditions I've been to, or dance classes I've been to, or videos I've recorded and blindly sent to artists without getting a response or get turned down. You have no idea. Like, you guys couldn't wrap your head around the amount of businesses that I've tried to do, or that I've launched, that like nobody believed in. Nobody believed in. I barely believed in them. I barely believed in them. But I still did them in order for me to expose myself to my new baseline. It's almost like a test. You're doing this to expose yourself. Okay, but I'm going to do this. I know I will fail. I know I'm not going to be able to do this. But it will expose me to so many different versions of me. It will expose me to so many traits, so many lessons, so many insights of myself. So I know that when I'm done with this, I have a completely new baseline because I learned so much. Like, I was trying to launch an app when I was 22. Trying to launch an app when I was 22. I didn't get my first app until I was 27. It was 5 years in between that. But I had knowledge in 22. So now when I was 27, I knew there were ways for me to hack my way around it. And that's the thing. I knew I wouldn't be able to launch my own app when I was 22. I wasn't like, have blind faith in myself. Because that's the big difference. You can't have blind faith in yourself. You need to have faith in yourself considering where you're actually standing. And then you join something, and then you do it, and then you fail, and then you keep doing it, and you fail again, and you learn these lessons, and keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it until you are becoming it. That's the secret. That's the secret. I have never in my life seen anyone eat right, reach their calories every day, exercise, drink their water, and sleep, and not reach their fitness goals. I have yet to see that person, and the same thing goes with anything you want to succeed at. Anything. Becoming a better writer, speed read, dancer, model, kickboxer, whatever. That's the goal, or like that's the secret. That's the end all be all, the one secret to success. You keep doing it until you are becoming it. But in order for you to do that, you have to keep betting on yourself. And you have to put that bet on yourself day in and day out and day in and day out. Because nobody else is going to bet on you, champ. Especially not in the beginning. So don't expect that, right? Don't expect that. We all live in this ideal that like, we forget that life is meant to be fucking hard. Life is not meant to be easy. Life is meant to be hard. Life is meant to be hard. And then from there, life is going to filter out the people that keep doing the work, that keep betting on themselves, that keep getting better, that keep doing the actual necessary and conscious decisions in order for them to become better. Then the rest of us, or then the rest of you, because I'm not one of you guys. I hope you're not too if you're listening. And if you are, that's completely fine. You can change yourself at any period of time, but that change has to happen now. The rest of us, we will win. And it's that simple. It's really that simple. You keep betting on yourself because nobody else will bet on you. Look at you. Look at you. Go and look yourself in the mirror. Like, be honest. Would you date yourself? Would you date yourself? Would you bet on yourself? So here's a great tool. Here's a great exercise for anybody watching at home. What do you want to become better at? Dating, let's say dating. Training, whatever. Like, are you doing the necessary work to become fit? Are you? Yes or no? It's a very simple question. Look at you, look at your lifestyle, and look at other fitness people that are where you want to be. They are already there. Don't look at people doing on the journey. Look at people that have already accomplished what you want to accomplish. How did they get there? Are you doing the necessary things? Are you behaving like you want to become? Yes or no? Very simple. No? Got it. That's the gap. That's the gap. That's the gap you gotta fix. Would you date yourself? No. Okay, so why do you think you stay single? Like, would you book yourself for a dance show? Bro, you're never on time. Like, would you hire yourself? Look at you. You haven't, like, go fix your hair. Go comb your hair. Go shave. It's that simple. That's the number one question we all should ask ourselves. Would I X with myself? Would I date myself? Would I hire myself? Would I, whatever the case may be, right? Because if even you wouldn't do that, why would anyone else do that? Why would anyone hire you? Why would anyone else book you? Why would anyone else want to date you? You're a mess. And if you're a mess, then own it. Own that you're a mess. Because we have all been there. But the biggest difference is that you got to own up to it, because when you own it, I say this so many times, you have to own it, because when you own it, you can do whatever you want with it because it's yours. Then you can leave it, you can create distance from it, you can carry it, keep it as a chip on your shoulder, or leave it and move away and never pick it up again. But until you own the fact that you are not where you want to be, until you own the fact that you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing, until you own the fact that you wouldn't bet on yourself, then this is not going to go home, champ. It's really that simple. It's really, really that simple. You have to do the work to make yourself proud, so you would bet on yourself, and then you keep doing it over and over and over and over again. And then sooner than later, you will become the person that you're aspiring to become. Live your life today as you want to leave. Live your life today as you want to leave this thing called life. If you would leave tomorrow, would you be proud of your accomplishments today? I'm 4 podcasts deep. We recorded 4 podcasts today. Then I'm going to go and spend time with some good friends. We have a good friend of ours. Shout out to Fatu. She's releasing her album tomorrow. We're going to have a pre-listening. We're going to go there, smoke a cigar, drink a little bit of wine probably. Call my family. Yeah. If I left tomorrow, if I died tomorrow, I would be pretty satisfied with today. And I meditated, stretched, do all of that good stuff, right? Yeah, we're pretty satisfied with this day. I went to the ocean also. Matter of fact, I would be goddamn satisfied if I passed out tomorrow. If this is how I leave, don't be sad. Don't be sad. I lived this life to the fucking fullest. I live now. I'm not waiting to live. I'm living right now. So if I would die tomorrow, don't cry. Know that I died happy. I'm proud of myself. I went all in. That's the difference. That's the difference. Because I can honestly look myself in the mirror and say, I did the work required. And if you're listening to this, please don't let this discourage you, champ. Please don't let this discourage you, because that's a choice, right? Don't choose that this podcast or that me talking, that my confidence is going to offend your insecurities. Please don't do that. Please don't let my confidence in myself offend your insecurities, because that's not what this podcast is about. This is a TRUEversation. I'm having an honest conversation with you. And if it resonates with you, if it stings a little bit, it's probably because there is some truth to what I'm saying. All right? So, go out there, live your life like you want to live it. Keep being the person that you would bet on. Keep being the person that other people in the room would bet on. Find someone that is doing what you want to do, Ask him or her, how did you get there? How did you do it? Whether you want to have more confidence, better relationship, stronger boundaries, love yourself more, better physique, better dancing skills, better stage presence, better ability to speak, speed reading, whatever the case may be. Find out how the person, that your future mentor, find out the journey. Find out their journey. What did they do? What did they do? I don't wake up 5:30 every morning because I think it's fun. I don't go to sleep between 9 and 10 every day, including most of the weekends, because I think it's fun. It's not the point. The point is not to have fun in this specific area. I have fun also, it's not what I'm saying, but it's not in this area. Point is to get shit done. I don't enjoy going to the gym 5 days a week. Make no mistake. I don't enjoy doing HIIT training. I don't enjoy practicing Creole all the time. It's a new language. It's my fifth language I'm learning? Like, it's not something I like, oh my God, yes, another language. But I need to do it. Or I have the opportunity to do it. I have the opportunity to put an immense amount of pressure on myself. And as a result of that, I get to learn this language. I don't need to do nothing. I have the ability to do that. And I take that and I take that over and over and over and over again. Nobody's forcing me to do this. I do this 100% by myself. And why do I keep betting on myself? Because I know the ridiculous amount of pressure and high standards that I hold myself to. So I don't care what anyone else thinks. I don't need your validation. I do not. I don't need it. Sometimes it's good to get it, you know? If you think what I'm putting out, it's always good. You know, you always appreciate it when somebody gives you positive energy in your direction. But I have done this for so many years without any one of you even looking in my direction. And now we're here. That's incredible. It's incredible. I had to go throughout Norway. I had to pass by Sweden. I had to move to Malta. I had to move to Barcelona. I had to move back to Malta, back to Sweden. Now I'm in Norway. Now I'm in Cape Verde. I'm not in Norway anymore. Now I'm in Cape Verde. I might need to move to New York also. And that's an incredible opportunity. But I had to go through all of this in order for you to end up here. But I kept betting on myself, kept betting on myself day in and day out, day in and day out. I kept betting on myself even when I didn't believe in me. I don't go to bed believing in myself every day. Absolutely not. But it doesn't matter. I do it anyway. Keep going. Keep pushing forward. I don't need to believe in myself all the time, but I need to keep making that bet. I don't need to believe in myself every day, but I need to keep betting on myself. This girl broke up with me. Roger that. That sucked. Don't worry. I know my life is going to be good anyway. That business deal didn't go through. Don't worry. I know I'm going to be successful and make millions anyway. Don't worry about me. That fashion brand didn't book me. Don't worry. I know I'll be an international model anyway. Don't worry about me. Focus on you, and I'll focus on me. And I will ask people along the way for advice, for help. Whether they give it to me or not, I know I will get it done. Because I keep betting on me, and you gotta do the same, champ. Go to work.